Hi, my name is Nathan Epstein, and I'm applying to be a sales associate at Foot Locker. Question one, tell me about yourself. What interests you about this job? So my name is Nathan Epstein. I'm a grade 10 student at Bill Crothers. I live in Vaughan, and ever since I was 7, I've had a love for shoes and sneakers. I've been researching and watching YouTube videos and just some of the times going to the mall and just watching people at Foot Locker get shoes for other people, and I always admired it, and it was like cool to watch other people help others get shoes and know what they want and help them out. So overall, I want to be a sales associate at Foot Locker just to help others with their shoes, and I think I can help a lot of people pick the right shoe that they want. Question two, what makes you the strongest candidate for this job? Overall, I'm the strongest candidate because of my communication skills and my collaboration skills. I'm very good at communicating with others, whether that's little children, like I had to communicate with at my old job at the hockey rink where I had to teach little children to play hockey. I would constantly have to talk to them and teach them in what to do. And I think that would translate into this job at Foot Locker because I would have to talk to people that are interested in buying shoes. I would have to go up to them, and I think I've obtained that skill and I'm very good at it. And my collaboration skill, just working with my team at the hockey rink, it would be exactly the same as working with my team at the Foot Locker location. I'd have to ask them for help, they'd have to ask me for help, and I'd have to provide that help whenever they need. Question three, what summer/part-time jobs or volunteer jobs have you held, and what did you learn from them? So I've obviously held this job at the hockey rink, and I've learned a lot from it. I've learned how to talk to new people, all ages, and just overall build a connection with them so that they feel trust in me and I feel trust in them so they can develop their hockey skills, or their children develop their hockey skills, because I've had to talk to parents about their children. And I think this would translate perfectly into the sales associate position because I'd have to talk to many children, many parents about shoes for their child or themselves. I've also volunteered at YRDSB school called Bakersfield Public School, where I had to assist with an event called Scientists in the Classroom. I had to take a group of little children to teach them about the pulleys, gears, and systems. And I think that helped me just learn what it's like to manage a team, sort of, because if I'm not working at my best, nobody else will. And overall, that just doesn't lead to success. Question four, describe a time when you're under pressure to meet a deadline. So many times at school, I'm under pressure to meet a deadline for an assignment or something like that. But what I do to make sure I always hand it in is I just take like 3 or 4 or as many hours as it takes to get that task done. And that way I can get it off my chest and I'm done the task, and I always make sure I do it to the best of my abilities. And that way I won't have to worry about it in the future, or when the deadline comes, not have it ready, and that's always not a good feeling. So I always take 3 to 4 or as many hours as it takes to get this done, this task or deadline. Question 5. What do you feel is the most important aspect for this job? I feel like the communication skill is the most important aspect, because if you're not talking to the customers, how will they know that you're there? You have to let them know you're there so they can ask you about a size or a style, and overall just communicating with them and letting them know that there's someone that can help them with whatever they need. Question 6, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So depending on my post-secondary situation, I could possibly be still at Foot Locker. I'd love to have a higher role in Foot Locker, especially if I'm still there during my post-secondary career. And I just want to continue to develop with the Foot Locker community. And I think the faster I can get on board, the faster you guys can have a new young mind on the team, and that would be very beneficial to whatever location I get put at. And I appreciate your consideration, and hope to hear from you in the next couple weeks.